everybody. So in our class we are starting to read Beverly Cleary's Socks, and I started reading it today on my Kindle app during our Zoom session, but I said, I know I have that book. I had it when I was a little girl. I know I have it, and I went through and I found it. So we're going to start. We're going to read a little bit right now, and if you read ahead of us in our Zoom sessions, that's okay. We'll catch up. So, Beverly Cleary's Socks. And as we talked about today, there's a cat on the cover, so it's probably about a cat. This book's very old. I've had it since I was 8. So, Chapter 1, The Kitten Sale. The tabby kitten hooked his white paws over the edge of the box marked Kittens, 25 cents or best offer. The girl with the stringy hair and sunburned arms picked him up and set him down in the midst of his wiggling and crawling, mewing brothers and sisters. He wanted to get out. She wanted him to stay in. The puzzling struggle had gone on all morning in the space between the mailbox and the newspaper rack near the door of the supermarket. "Nice, fresh kittens for sale," called out the girl, whose name was Debbie. She usually held the kitten in her arms. He expected her to hold him now. Silly. Her brother George, embarrassed to be selling kittens with his younger sister on a summer morning. Who ever heard of fresh kittens? "Me," said Debbie as she pushed the kitten down once more. Then she repeated at the top of her voice, "Nice, fresh kittens for sale." She knew she was not silly, and she enjoyed annoying her brother. The two had quarreled at breakfast. And what do we think quarrel means? George said Debbie should sell the kittens because she played with them and that made them hers. Debbie said George should sell the kittens because she didn't know how to make change. Besides, he was the one who brought the mother home when she was a kitten, so that made her kittens his. Their father said, "Stop bickering, you two. You can both sell them." And that was that. The white-pawed kitten, unaware of the hard feelings between brother and sister, tried again. He stepped on another kitten, and this time managed to lift his chin over the rim of the curtain. His surprised blue eyes took in a parking lot full of shoppers, pushing grocery carts among cars glittering in the summer heat. He was fascinated and frightened. "Now, Socks," said Debbie, as she unhooked his claws from the cardboard, "be a good kitten." Socks' orange and white sister caught his tail and bit it. Socks rolled over on his back and swiped at her with one white paw. He no longer felt playful toward a littermate who bit his tail. Now that he was 7 weeks old, he wanted to escape from all the rolling, pouncing, and nipping that went on inside the box. Unfortunately, no shopper was willing to buy Socks' freedom. Several paused to smile at the sign, and then Socks found himself shoved to the bottom of the heap by Debbie. "What are you going to do with all the money when you sell the kittens?" asked an elderly woman who was lonely for her grandchildren. "Daddy says we should save up to have the mother cat shoveled so she won't have kittens all the time," answered Debbie. "Spayed," corrected George. "She means he said we should have the mother spayed." "Oh my," said the woman and hurried into the market. "Silly," said George. "Anyway, Dad was joking, I think." This time, Debbie looked as if she agreed with her brother that she might be silly. "What are we going to do?" she asked as she plucked Socks from the edge of the carton once more. "Nobody wants them." And here's the picture. It's a little different from the one we saw this morning. Okay? And we're going to stop right there and we'll read some more tomorrow.